Already we're seeing a glimpse of what TLC does best. Gas people up and egg on the foolishness. She looks every bit of 50. TLC. I like to consider myself somewhat of a TLC connoisseur. You know, I watch a TLC show and then I'll connoisseur. What I have realized is that while I like to occasionally make a couple videos here and there about some of the TLC that I grew up on, My Strange Addictions, Extreme Cheapskates, My 600-Pound Life, what I failed to realize is that there's an entirely new generation of TLC garbage. TLC have managed to expand its wonderful influence to a new generation of poor, unfortunate souls. So I'm gonna do some reacting, okay? This ain't that fake stuff, okay? This is authentic, real, authentic reacting. Because all I did was put this in my list. I actually have not watched any of this yet. I didn't even watch the trailer. This is called Match Me Abroad. And to me, it sounds like some good old-fashioned passport bro foolishness. And I'm here for it. So without further ado, this is Match Me Abroad, episode 1.
I'm Susan. I'm 50 years old and I live in New York City.
Only in New York.
I would never think you were 50 years old. What is your secret?
A lot of wine. I'm just happy, and I think that shows, honestly. And Botox.
Already we're seeing a glimpse of what TLC does best. Gas people up and egg on the foolishness. She looks every bit of 50. What are you talking about?
Ow! Good God! Ow! Really, seriously? No lie, that hurts.
Okay, we'll go slow.
I work in finance for a hedge fund. Do I enjoy it? I enjoy my paycheck.
And, I mean, seriously, dating in New York?
Like, if I see another pic, I can't. God forbid, somebody would ask you, let's have dinner. This is how old I feel. Back in the day, someone would invite you to dinner, and that was a date. But you actually had to spend time with somebody. Not now where you roll up and you're meeting at a bar and...
For maybe a cocktail, not even food. Some of these guys don't even want to feed you.
I met a great guy once. I got married when I was like 23. He was in med school, so, you know, there was a lot of separation between us. And I was miserable. So we separated and divorced at 26. Dating in New York City, that makes me tired. Say you match with somebody, and you're like, yay, I matched with somebody. But then you're one swipe away from, ooh, shiny. And then you're on to the next one. I feel like if I stay here...
Right.
I think that it's just kind of run its course here.
Bro, it's kind of run its course here. In all of the United States, I can tell what this show's going to be. It's going to be people who are allergic to accountability. You can't find people in New York, then I don't know what to tell you. You could be a bird flying and can't find the sky. Like, what are we talking about?
When I was younger, I moved to South America, and the culture, the music, the food, it was wonderful. It was awesome. And the men I met were kind, sensitive men. And were just odd. So I decided I am traveling to Colombia to find it. You don't think I'm too old for doing this?
No. Why?
I don't know.
Well, it can't be any worse than what we've gotten via dating apps. Why not try somewhere else?
They tried a different country before trying to meet people without dating apps. That's saying something. I don't know what it's saying, but it's saying something.
I was looking into matchmakers in South America, and this guy, Juan, replied to me and gave me this questionnaire with really thought-provoking questions. And so I immediately hired him.
My name is Juan Manuel Niño. I am from Bogotá, Colombia. I've been a matchmaker for a few years. I am different from a regular matchmaker. I like to find what they need to work on. Because if you don't work on yourself, you're gonna repeat the same story. I think I am a great fit for Susan because Susan is very picky. So she has a lot of walls up. She's probably gonna have a harder time trusting me and my process.
What are these check marks that we're checking off?
I would prefer that person to have hair on his head
Okay.
and not his back.
Okay.
Someone who travels, somebody who shares my beliefs,
Yeah.
stable financially.
Okay.
Obviously, there are some things that are non-negotiable.
But like, I'm just worried that you may shut people out.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. But she needs to bring her boundary down a little bit because how else are you gonna find other opportunities for love if all you're ever doing is trying to check off a list of almost 200 things?
Basically, she's saying beggars can't be choosers. This better not be a cowboy.
Too far to the left. I'm Harold. I'm from Los Alamos, New Mexico, and I'm 41.
What in the Pee-wee Playhouse? What is this fit? What am I looking at?
I feel I'm very close to living the life I've always wanted. I have friends, a cool apartment. The only thing I'm missing is true love. This is my quaint little antique classic Los Alamos apartment. Let's come over here to my art desk for display. This one is Prismacolor, and it's one of my finer pieces. Up until 6 months ago, I was living in San Antonio, Texas with my parents, and I was trying to make my living as an artist. When I was growing up, I had these large catfish. In my youth, I would sit in the back of the classroom, I would quietly draw, or in the lectures, I would stare out the window.
He looks like the same person that he was as a kid. This is the most non-glow up I've ever seen. That's how he smiles and waves now. His mannerisms. He never upgraded his mannerisms. He didn't install the newest updates, bro. He declined all of them joints.
I am autistic, but I manage it better now. Self-portrait, so I keep humble. I decided to make a career change in 2019 because it was very hard to date as an artist, especially a starving artist. And now I'm a radiation protection tech, so I keep people safe from unexpected doses of radiation. These are my rock collection. If I ask a pretty woman to come see my rock collection, it's to come see this. I've had a hard time trying to relate to other people when they don't say exactly what they want. So I've really had my heart set on Eastern European women. I've read that they're very blunt and honest, and I really appreciate that. I think the Czech women are very strong, beautiful, dominant women. I feel that I'd make a good partner for them because I'm more of the passive type. Another reason I chose Prague might be because I love tall, sexy blondes.
I'm Katarina, and I'm a professional matchmaker and relationship consultant. Harold's totally set on coming to Prague to find his future wife. There's a little bit of everything for everyone here. However, Harold is not exactly the type of man most of women would go for. Harold is very unique and different from most of people. Honestly, he is not a grown-up man yet. He's still a little boy, looking for his mommy.
Damn! He said he likes blunt. Do you really want a blunt woman? Like, this is what like a lack of self-awareness looks like, bro. When you're this guy with the goddamn suspenders, looking like the adult human form of SpongeBob SquarePants, and you're like, I want someone to be blunt with me. You know, that might be what you need, but I guarantee it ain't what you want, bro.
Hi, Mom. Hey. So glad to see you. This is the first time I've had my own place. And this is going to be the first time I've seen my mom since I moved out here to Los Alamos.
What makes you think that you can find your love so far away?
Love overseas seems to be a lot more genuine. They're more serious.
How do you know, nigga? Why does everyone keep going off of these very basic stereotypes? Where are y'all getting your information? Shorty said that the men in Colombia are sweet. What you mean? They'll cheat on you too. Ugh, it's just stressing me out.
The thought of Harold getting his heart broken
It's very difficult. I can feel it in my heart. And it's just too far to snap our fingers and be there and fix the thing. That's what makes me nervous.
I think for a long time I wasn't being myself. I was just trying to be something that women like. I'm just going to go as me, and I hope she'll like me for me. All this time I thought.
I don't mean to laugh, but the way his mom looked at him. Now, Harold. His name is Harold, too. Like, he looked like a Harold. If anybody has ever looked like their name, it's this nigga, bro. Oh, God.
I have the means to meet my match, but if I don't make it now, it'll be years before I can try again. This trip is all...
Why? Why? Why would it be years before you can try again? Why?
My name is Stanika. I'm 32 years old and I have never been in a relationship. Never. Ever, ever. But I'm ready to find love in Morocco.
I just hope it just...
What in the fresh hell is this? You're the youngest one. Okay, let me hear her out. Let me hear her out. Let me not judge.
I'm 32 and I thought I would be married with kids by now, but I'm still single because I felt like it was my way. Even though I was outgoing, inside I was very insecure. So in 2016, I had weight loss surgery. My starting weight was 283 and I dropped all the way down to 187. I am happy, but my confidence wasn't high. I just feel like the people that I ran into as a bigger girl put me in the friend zone because I feel, because I was a little heavier. I need somebody that's gonna love me big or small, because I don't know if I ever get back big. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to lose weight.
You just need to love you for
You gotta
who
love
are.
me for me, that's it.
And now I'm in a place where I feel like I can actually share myself with someone.
Why? Because you got weight loss surgery? Is the United States not the most obese country in the world? Why would you go somewhere else for this reason? Am I missing something?
I have a friend that is in a relationship with a Moroccan man, and he lays out the red carpet for her. I really admire their relationship. I started looking up Moroccan men, and I noticed that they are very nice on the eye. They're very masculine looking. They're very assertive and assured of themselves, respectful to women. And I know that they will accept me as I am and love all of me, no matter my weight. I know my dream man is in Morocco.
That is not a thing. You cannot attach a thing like that to an entire country of people. You can't say that all the men in Morocco will love you. That's... Bro.
My specialty is matching Arabs and Americans because I was born and raised in New Jersey, but both my parents are Palestinian, so I am a full-blooded Arab. I know how both kind of people work, so I'm definitely uniquely skilled for this. I think a Moroccan man would be perfect for Stanika. These men are very alpha, but also they're very sweet and very open-minded. He's not going to try and dim her light or try to change her. He's gonna embrace her outgoingness and accept her for exactly who she is.
Really? So Moroccan men are just angels? Is that what you're telling me? All right. Well, we'll see. Y'all better deliver. All right, Moroccan men, you better come through. This might be the cheat code for all women.
The only thing I wasn't just 100% comfortable with was the idea that my cousin/best friend, twin, is literally about to jump on a plane to go across the world to go find a man. You've never left the country, Stanika. Do you have language barrier? Do you have religion?
And I want to learn.
Open.
I'm open. I want to learn. Because once I put my foot in, I give 1,000%. Not 100, I give 1,000%.
Girl, shut up. Shut up. Okay? Your friend is speaking straight facts, bro. She is cooking right now. And you need to be eating what she's cooking, bro. And you need to clean your plate. Because that's straight nutrients, bro. Y'all never think of the goddamn language barrier. And religion. We're just going to convert religions. The language barrier is annoying. That's a pain in the ass. You're going to learn Arabic? Come on, bro. Arabic is damn near more of an art than it is a language, bro. That look like some of the most complicated shit ever, bro. Maybe I'm just stupid. Swear to God, I took 4 years of Spanish and can't speak Spanish. So I might be stupid. But like, bruh, language barrier is a thing that people just never think about for some reason. But they be the same people pissed off when a Chinese man don't get their order right.
I put my all into my passions. I put my all into everything.
but I've never put my all into a relationship.
TLC was like,
Like you said, I'm going on the
I know they was behind that camera like,
She's never been in love.
I know their games, bro. I know their games, TLC. Y'all not slick. Yeah, I know that nigga was behind the camera like, they be asking too much of these people. They not Denzel, bro. I never put my all in to love. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You was not about to cry about that, bro. I do not believe that. Get out of here, goddamn crocodile tears.
It's very important that I take care of the technical matters before I engage in matters of the heart. So today, me and my mom are going to meet an attorney to talk about a prenuptial agreement.
Why?
To have an exit strategy before you go into a room is a good idea.
Are you an assassin? This mother... Yo, this guy reminds me of the Ben Affleck movie, The Accountant.
Your son is a remarkable young man. He's capable of much more than we know.
It's giving me accountant vibes, bro.
And Monty, nice to meet you. Go ahead, have a seat. Okay.
He looked like he could have been a Texas Ranger attorney. Like he also does karate on the side. Like he be fighting bad guys with Chuck Norris, and then he just go in the courtroom throwing a blazer.
Okay, well, Harold, you can go ahead and start just, anything that you want to discuss.
So I have a lot of intellectual property for products and inventions and processes and so.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry.
So I wanted to know, how could a premarital agreement protect me?
A premarital agreement is, it's an agreement that an engaged couple will enter into before the marriage, okay? And you can make it as simple as, in the event of a divorce, that you guys don't divide any assets.
I need protection because if I get married and all of a sudden I have the fortune, she didn't really help with that. It was not earned, but if she stays with me a number of years, then she's earned a good portion of my millions.
You know what? He's a forward thinker, and I respect it. But the marriage...
Have you had this discussion with her that you were going to meet with an attorney?
I haven't met her yet.
Oh, okay.
That's the face you make when you know you can't laugh because you want to look professional because you're on TV. But I don't think TLC gave him all the details of what this was about. Now he got to try to keep a straight face and look professional, bro. TLC, man, you at it again. You're going to fuck up this guy's clientele because they're going to think he can't keep it straight, man.
I'm going to Prague and I'm going through a matchmaker.
Get out that man's office, bro. Get out of his office with that bullshit, bro. Y'all is wasting his time. All right, he got bad guys to fight. All right, so that was episode 1. It looks like they're going to be introducing some new people afterwards. But this wasn't bad. I mean, this is up my alley, my brand of trash. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you leave a comment. And, have a blessed day. Don't go traveling around the world to find love, I guess. Bye.